And welcome back everybody, it's another Tuesday, which means it's time for another video from my series called Star Trek The Official Starships Collection, in which I talk about different releases from the Eaglemoss series, Star Trek The Official Starships Collection. This time I'm going to talk a bit about a model released in December 2016, and it's issue 87, the Federation Timeship Aeon. It arrived in this nice little box, as almost every other Eaglemoss model. Here on this side you can see it's a collector's model, not designed or intended for play by children under 14 years of age, published by Eaglemoss Ltd, Kensington, made in China. The same message repeated in different languages. Here on this side you can see the logo of the original Star Trek TV show. On this side you can see logos of Star Trek Voyager, Star Trek The Next Generation, Star Trek Deep Space Nine and Star Trek Enterprise. On the back, of course, there is StarTrek.com trademark and copyright 2016 CBS Studios Incorporated. Now let's take the model out of the box. This is a model from the Voyager TV show, and it has a very unusual design. It is, again, like many other Voyager designs, a ship which looks like some animal. It kind of reminds me on the wings of a butterfly. Also, from some different angles, it looks like something else. It is a very sleek looking design. It's not a typical Starfleet ship which would have a separate saucer, separate warp nacelles and the main hull. This is just one thing which looks slightly like ships from the Star Wars prequels. Okay, here you can see some more detailed information about different parts of the ship. Now, again, a couple of more details, this time from the front. Now from the back. And the last view is from this side. Okay, so as you can see, the main color is different shades of grey for some reason. At least it has some blue segments. Now here you can see again on the bottom that it's the UTS Aeon trademark and copyright 2016 CBS Studios Incorporated. And it's the part of the video where I put all the parts together. And this is how it looks on the display stand, if you decide to have it like that. Now, from this angle it looks like a face, 2 eyes and 1 long nose. And the blue stripes look like some cheeks. However, if you turn it around, it looks like something else. Two round things with a long straight thing in the middle. Okay, that's it for the model itself. Every model comes with a magazine. This is the front side. You can see it's a time ship from the 29th century. It's a one-man ship. The color seems to be correct on this model, because in many cases the coloring is a bit different. The magazine begins with the table of content and the specification of the ship. You can see here it's a time ship from the Federation, 29th century, 6 meters long. And on these two pages you can see a nice new CGI image of the ship and an article about the ship itself. With some in-universe backstory. On these two pages you have a couple of pictures from the two-part episode in which this ship appeared. And the article of course continues. This was a two-part episode done for the 30th anniversary of Star Trek, I think, back in 1996. On these two pages you can find the information, the detailed information I have shown you a few minutes ago in the 4 shots. This is compared with the actual model. Okay, now the following two pages have an article about the designing part of the Aeon ship. Here you can see some early sketches. It's always interesting to see the earlier versions of a design, at least for me. This looks like a Rick Sternbach model, and as I read right now, it is Star Trek Beyond the 24th Century. This is an article about different visitors from the future, which appeared during the Next Generation and Enterprise, and of course Voyager. This is a character from Deep Space Nine, genetically enhanced, and the on-screen appearances were only in the 2 episodes, the 2-part story called Future's End. These are of course Star Trek Voyager stories, and the next release, I think it was actually the last release of 2016, was issue 88, Vulcan Class. I hope I pronounced it correctly, I'm pretty sure I didn't. And this is the final page. So that's it for issue 87, the Aeon. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. If you do like these little video reviews of my Eaglemoss models, feel free to watch the previous episodes. You should see some links to some playlists right now. If you like this, please hit that thumbs up button and feel free to come back next week when I'll talk about issue 88. So again, thank you very much for watching and bye.